We're the largest, most powerful country on earth. As I said previously in speeches, when problems happen, they don't.
Each year that previously ran out of the neighborhood. But this is just the start.
A new type of black hole, because previously, from X-ray studies, there in the purple,
whereas previously maybe those made their way to the final opinion without too much.
2006, and previously a freelance journalist in Latin America.
And I had previously proposed to John the idea of the biography, but you said no.
Previously about where journalism is headed. I'll push back.
Himself that he had previously only known through his father.
New vistas that you previously wouldn't have been able to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I have previously given a Google Tech Talk at the Mountain.
While attracting women and men who might previously have shied away because they felt.
German and Russian edition a couple of years previously. So these were very, very well.
Effects of the increase in property taxes that we had previously seen. And so.
Because it was based previously on ours. It was 2000.
She had approached a number of lawyers previously about the possibility of bringing a case on her behalf.
Previously, Jim Sciutto worked as the ABC News senior foreign correspondent.
Because Yahoo previously didn't have very generous family leave policies. We said, look.
Because I previously, personally, I also knew a few New York Times.
Of the ride, and I feel like Brad and I had worked previously, and we talked a lot about close.
That previously they were not able to report, even protests.
That were previously not included
Correct.
in healthcare.
Yeah.
Is there, well, even without those 12.
We previously had the choice, eat nuts or don't eat nuts. Now we didn't have that choice.
That I mentioned previously. So two of our
Empathise, and that might be, that
previously in history, or
well, just currently in the times that we're.
Because it could have happened under the existing extradition arrangements previously in force in Europe. Symbiotic partnerships with the enemy. So there were people that were previously shooting at them, people who were previously making bombs.
2 bits. Previously, a string was technically 32 bits, but more on that in the future. But an int is 32.
Reflecting on lectures we'd had previously, and I remembered that probably about 2003 we had the.
In the audience, members and some previously generated questions from the LinkedIn groups.
what has been briefed out previously, which is that all appropriate agency.
Some of the things that were described previously.
I recall all.
Behavior in people who have lived previously at peace. Are exempt from jurisdiction of the FTC. Now, this is the same company that previously in this.
But with programs not having been previously in assistance and having to be created out of whole.
The first thing he did was to set up mechanisms by which messages could go back up. So previously, in all of these, messages only.
Previously, there were only 3 facilities in the country deemed capable of treating an Ebola.
Political position previously, and made some controversial